Welcome on to this edition of Run with Coach Parry. I'm Brad Brown with you once again, coming to you from a somewhat rainy Cape Town as we are recording this. I am. Lindsay's up in Johannesburg. Lindsay, how's it? Nice to have you.
Yep, good to be back on you, and we're a little warmer this side after going through a pretty cold spell of late.
Absolutely. I was up in Joburg. I mentioned it a couple of podcasts ago. I ended up running the Northgate 10. It was freezing. I'm glad to be back in Cape Town, I can tell you that much. Well, today we're going to be talking protein and nutrition and the importance of protein in running, but we'll get to that question in just a moment. Before we do that, though, a massive thank you to the sponsor of this edition of Run with Coach Parry. It is brought to you by Simply. These days, no one has any spare time, and none of us really want to think about life insurance. That's why at Simply, they make it quick and easy to sign up and make sure your people are covered. Simply gives you great value combos of life, disability, and funeral cover for you, your domestic worker, or your business employees. Get cover in a matter of minutes, all online. No bloods or medicals, instant cover, and as I said, it is all online. Choose which benefits you want and what you can afford, and it is backed by a trusted insurer. All you need to do is head over to coachparry.com/simply. That's SIMPLY. The link is below this podcast as well, and you can get all the info there. Simply looking after your people. They are a financial services provider, number 47146. Terms and conditions apply. Policies are underwritten by Old Mutual Alternative Risk Transfer Limited. Lindsay, today's question is a great one. It's popped up in our forums, and I thought this is a great one to do on this platform. There's so much talk about protein intake. Is it important for runners? How much, if it is important, and when should you take it?
Yeah, so it is a good question, and I don't know all the details that I think the person asking the question would like out of it, but our muscles are essentially made up of protein, and we need our muscles for exercise. So it is important to have a steady supply of protein. The timing of that protein meal isn't massively important. There are some, I've read one or two little bits of research that do suggest that taking in some protein immediately after exercise does in fact assist with the building up or repair of muscles and improved recovery. And there are also some good studies which show that taking in small amounts of protein with some carbohydrates actually facilitates the uptake of those carbohydrates or simple sugars into the muscles to be stored as muscle glycogen. But as a general rule, you want to be having a good supply of good quality protein. And I think this is, for me, a much more important part of the message, because the question, although it's not implicitly stated in this case, is often asked to me in a slightly different way, and that's to talk of protein supplementation or whey protein. And really, I only feel like those things are necessary if you're not getting good quality sources of protein in your everyday diet. So I'm a big fan of going natural and getting fresh produce and preparing that for yourself. However, if you do shift work, or you're a single lazy bachelor, or you travel a lot and you're not sure what sources of protein you are actually consuming, or you're traveling to countries where perhaps meat proteins in particular are quite expensive, then yes, of course, you would consider supplementing with some form of protein. And then these days we have a situation where a lot of people are banting, or at very least on a high protein type of diet, or a high fat, low carb type of diet. So there are different sort of diets that people are on and experimenting with, and most of those diets do at least allow you to get in enough protein. But I always remind people that carbohydrates are your high octane energy source. So even if you're having low carbs in the rest of your day and carb restricting yourself, then during times of high performance racing, high intensity workouts, very long training runs, you probably want to supplement with a little bit of carbohydrates.
Yeah, and where I come from in the Free State, Lindsay, you spent some time there too. Chicken is a vegetable, so that's a great source of protein as well. So that's where we get all of ours from. Lindsay, as always, great to catch up. Don't forget, if you have any questions, head over to coachparry.com/join. That's where you can get all the details from and get your questions asked in the forums. You can sign up for a free trial right now, 7-day free trial. Go check it out. That's coachparry.com/join. And a huge thank you to our sponsor of this edition of Run as well. It was brought to you by Simply for quick and easy, affordable life, disability and funeral cover. All you need to do is head over to coachparry.com/simply. That's coachparry.com/simply. That's SIMPLY. You can click on the link below and go check them out. Lindsay, until next time, from myself, Brad Brown, and yourself, I don't know if you want to give us a final parting shot, but we look forward to catching up again soon.
No, we'll chat soon.